everyone, what's going on? It's Emily from Living Plantfully, and I am here today in my kitchen once again to cook up a delicious vegan recipe for you guys. I have a very special guest with me today, my mom.
Hi.
You guys probably already know her from a previous VeganRican episode. So in today's episode of the VeganRican, we are going to be making
Arroz con dulce.
So we're going to be making arroz con dulce, and it's basically a rice pudding that is very traditional in Puerto Rico, and it is mostly eaten throughout the holidays, so Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's even. And it's really delicious, super flavorful. So yeah, that's what we're gonna be making today. Let's go ahead and get right into the recipe. All right guys, so we're gonna go ahead and start off first off by making a spice infused water, right? It's gonna be one of the things that we're gonna be cooking our rice in. First of all, I do want to note that we did soak some short grain rice overnight. So it's obviously drained now, but we did soak this overnight, the whole night. It was soaking with about 1 inch of water above it. And yeah, so we just drained that now. So that's ready to be cooked in a little bit.
Primeramente necesitamos agua.
So she's just adding some water, obviously just regular water.
Y la vamos a dejar que hierva un poco.
So we're gonna let this come up to a simmer, and then we're gonna add in our spices. So our water has come up to a simmer, so we're ready to add in our spices.
Le vamos a agregar palitos de canela.
We're adding in some cinnamon sticks.
Le vamos a agregar jengibre.
We're adding in some ginger pieces that we kind of like mashed a little bit.
Anise y clavitos de olor.
So anise seeds and cloves.
Y esto lo vamos a dejar hervir por lo menos de 15 a 20 minutos.
Okay, so we're gonna let this simmer away for about 15 to 20 minutes, just so that our water can get nice and infused with all of those amazing flavors. Okay guys, so we have had this on a boil / simmer for about 20 minutes, and this is kind of the color it should look like. We did go ahead and add some more water to that because Mommy cooks like by eye, so she kind of like felt like it needed more water, so we did add more water. All of the like exact measurements will be in the description down below. So yeah, we added more water, but this is ready to go. It is nice and infused with all of the flavors. So as you can tell, the color of the water has gotten obviously a little bit darker. That is what we want it to look like. So now we're just gonna go ahead and strain this water into the pot that we're gonna be cooking the arroz con dulce. So I'm just gonna remove that from the heat.
Ok, ahora vamos a colar el agua que estuvimos hirviendo con las especies.
So she's just straining the water.
Vamos a dejar un poco para reservar una taza de agua.
Making sure to reserve 1 cup of the liquid. That way, in case the rice is kind of like drying out but not cooked yet, we always have a little bit of the reserved liquid on the side. So once we have strained all of the water out from the spices and stuff, then this can just be discarded.
Ahora vamos a agregarle la leche.
So now we're just gonna add some coconut milk into the infused water. Okay.
Y le vamos a agregar los próximos ingredientes.
So now we're just gonna add in some other flavorings into the water and coconut milk.
De sal vamos a hacerlo con media cucharadita de sal.
So she's just adding a little bit of salt, and then if she feels like it needs a little bit more later, then we'll go ahead and add some more.
Le vamos a agregar al azúcar.
So we added some brown sugar as well.
Entonces le vamos a agregar la vainilla.
She went ahead and added some vanilla extract into there as well.
Entonces ahora le vamos a agregar el arroz.
Okay, and now we're going to be adding in our pre-soaked rice.
Y pues esto lo vamos a dejar cocinar hasta que el arroz se ponga suavecito.
Okay, ¿tú lo pruebas ahora para ver?
Sí, sería bueno probarlo de sabor.
Okay.
Para estar segura que está bien de sal, de azúcar, de todos los ingredientes.
So then she's just gonna taste it right now just to see if she wants to add a little bit more salt, a little bit more sugar. So you can kind of do the same thing, because obviously this is what's gonna cook into the rice. So we're just gonna let this come up to a boil and let it simmer, stirring it occasionally, just so that it doesn't like lump up or anything like that. So once that has boiled and the rice is nice and tender, then we're gonna go ahead and add in our raisins. So we have had this cooking for about 20 minutes. So as you can tell, it has kind of thickened up a little bit. Our rice is starting to cook. So at this point, we're going to go ahead and add in the pasas, the raisins. Go ahead and add those in there and stir them around. She had it on a medium heat most of the time. So like I said, she brought it up to a boil and then down to a simmer on medium. And then that's what it's been cooking at mostly. So it's been 20 minutes, like I said. So she is going to add a little bit of that reserved liquid that we spoke about earlier.
Para darle tiempo que el arroz se termine de cocinar.
That's just gonna give the rice enough time to cook up without over drying it or without, like, you know, the liquid evaporating too much. Okay.
Y así se va dejando poco a poco cocinándose y ahí vemos a ver si va a necesitar un poco más de agua o no. Depende del grano de arroz como esté de suave.
Okay. Yeah, so we're just gonna wait and see basically until our rice has been fully cooked. And you just want to check it often just to see if you need to add some more of that reserved liquid or not. We're just gonna cover this back up and just let it simmer away. Okay guys, so our arroz con dulce has been cooking up for about 1 hour, and can I just say that it smells so good in here. This smell is like so familiar to me. I haven't smelled it in a really long time. So I'm really happy. So this is what it looks like right now at this point. So like I said, it's been cooking for about an hour. As you can tell, most of the liquid, the milk and water, is soaked into the rice. The rice is nice and plumpy and soft. The raisins are nice and plumpy as well. It just depends on how you want to serve it as well. So if you want to serve it and you want it to be like a little bit more like stiff, then obviously you want the water and liquid to be more evaporated or more infused into the rice. And if you want to serve it in like some little cups or something like that, then maybe you want it to be a little bit more liquidy. So it just kind of depends on your liking when it comes to that. The arroz con dulce is pretty much ready, right, Mommy?
Yeah.
So
it's ready.
It's ready to go. It's ready to serve. So we're gonna go ahead and serve this up, and then we can taste it. Alright guys, so that is it. That is the amazing traditional Puerto Rican
arroz con dulce.
So we wanted to show you two different ways that you could serve it. So we put one in a nice little bowl like this, and as you can see, it stiffens up definitely a lot. So a lot of people also put it like in a plate, and then you can cut it like a pie, right? Like in little slices. And then we also put some in these super cute little mugs as well, you know, nice and cozy to eat by the fireplace or something like that. So yeah guys, that's the recipe. We're gonna go ahead and taste this because I'm dying to taste some. Here, Mommy. And I'm gonna take mine. Okay, buen provecho.
Buen provecho.
Qué rico. It's so creamy, guys.
So good.
So good.
Yep.
It is so creamy. That's my favorite thing. And you can also have it warm or cold or room temperature. It's kind of your choice.
Yep.
So Mommy usually makes this like during Christmas time, and she like gives it to a bunch of different people. So in that case, she does it cold just so that way the people can have it however they want. But in this case, we're having it, and it's kind of warm. It's not like hot, but it tastes perfect.
Yep.
It was so good, so creamy, so flavorful. You can taste the ginger, the clove, the anise, vanilla, cinnamon, everything. It is just so delicious. Well, I really hope that you enjoyed this episode of the VeganRican featuring my mommy. Thank you, Mommy, for the recipe. I'm so happy that I was able to share this with you guys. I really hope that you give this one a try. If you do, as always, go ahead and take a picture of it and share it with me on social media and tag me on the picture, and also use hashtag livingplantfully, hashtag VeganRican. And if you like this video and this recipe, be sure that you give it a thumbs up. And if you have not subscribed to Living Plantfully, I don't know what you're waiting for. Go ahead and click that subscribe button. It is right down there. I have so many recipes coming up for the holiday seasons. I have Thanksgiving recipes, Christmas recipes, all the shebang. So be sure that you are subscribed and that you also are notified. So click that little notification bell that is right next to the subscribe button. And yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I will see you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.